Today, we're diving into One UI 7.0 built on Android 15 and exploring the small yet impactful changes that make a big difference in your daily experience. While the major features like the quick panel now bar and charging animations have taken the spotlight, it's the subtle tweaks that truly elevate the user experience. Let's talk about 5 small changes in One UI 7.0 that I absolutely love. 1. Vertical app drawer. If you've used One UI before, you're probably familiar with the horizontal scrolling app drawer. It wasn't terrible, but it could get frustrating, especially if you had a lot of apps. In One UI 7.0, Samsung has switched to vertical scrolling by default, and it's a total game changer. You can quickly scroll up or down to find your apps with fewer swipes, and it just feels smoother and more intuitive. Definitely a welcome improvement. 2. Translucent effects. Samsung has added translucent effects across the UI, and trust me, they make a huge difference. From the Now bar to home screen widgets and even the pill-shaped bar for ongoing activities in the status bar, these subtle transparent backgrounds add depth and a modern touch. The interface now feels more premium and layered, proving that it's often the small details that make the UI visually appealing. 3. New locking and unlocking sounds. This one might sound trivial, but hear me out. The new locking and unlocking sounds in One UI 7.0 are crisp, refined, and surprisingly satisfying. It's a tiny detail, but it adds a sense of polish and delight to everyday interactions. Every time you lock or unlock your phone, it's like a subtle reward for your ears. 4. App size and label settings. One UI 7.0 also introduces app icon size and label customization. If you like larger icons for easier access, you can adjust them. Prefer a clean, minimalist look? You can remove app labels entirely. These new options make personalizing your home screen even easier, giving you more control over how it looks and functions. Small, but impactful. 5. Easier access to the audio equalizer. Samsung has made audio settings more accessible in One UI 7.0. Now you can simply long press the volume slider in the quick panel to access advanced options like Dolby Atmos, the equalizer, and loudness normalization. It's a super convenient shortcut that keeps the quick panel clean while still giving you quick access to your audio settings. Audiophiles, rejoice! Looking ahead to future updates. These small improvements showcase how much Samsung values user feedback and focuses on refining the details. It's exciting to think about what future updates might bring, especially with new foldable phones potentially launching later this year. Samsung is clearly on a roll, and I can't wait to see what's next. So, what do you think of these subtle but impactful changes in One UI 7.0? Are there other features you're loving or hoping to see in future updates? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Today, we're talking about One UI 7.0. A major update that's shaping up to be one of the most impressive upgrades Samsung has rolled out for its Galaxy devices. This update comes with a complete visual overhaul, new features, and powerful Galaxy AI enhancements, making Samsung's software experience better than ever. While iPhones have been praised for their software, One UI 7.0 introduces features that could make iPhone owners envious. So let's dive into 5 standout features of One UI 7.0 that will have you bragging about your Galaxy device. 1. Dynamic Now bar. One of the coolest new features in One UI 7.0 is the Dynamic Now bar. It's a super interactive element that adapts based on what you're doing. For example, it can show your work app data, music playback controls, or even timers. You'll find this feature at the bottom of the screen, including on the lock screen, where you can swipe through different tasks. Compared to Apple's Dynamic Island, which lacks this adaptability, Samsung's Now bar is a game changer, and it even works on the lock screen. 2. Revamped notification and quick settings panel. Samsung has completely redesigned the notification and quick settings panels. They're now separate screens for better organization and less clutter. You can also customize the order of each toggle and button. Notifications are now larger and pill-shaped, making them easier to read, and the quick settings panel features an improved volume bar and more intuitive controls. Apple's Control Center still doesn't offer the same level of customization, so Samsung's setup comes out on top here. 3. Unparalleled lock screen personalization. lock screen customization in One UI 7.0 has reached a whole new level. Now you can choose from 10 new clock styles, customize fonts, colors, and even adjust the size of elements. Apple only just introduced lock screen customization with iOS 16, whereas Samsung has been offering this feature for years. One UI 7.0 takes it to a whole new level, giving users more control over their lock screens. 4 powerful Knox Matrix Dashboard. Samsung's Knox Matrix Dashboard in One UI 7.0 is a security powerhouse. It gives you an overview of the security status of all your Galaxy devices, phones, tablets, TVs, and even home appliances. If any security threats are detected, the dashboard will give you actionable steps to protect your data. This is something iPhone users can only dream of, especially as Samsung's ecosystem extends far beyond phones to other smart devices. 5. Effortless camera control. Samsung has redesigned the camera app for One UI 7.0, making it easier to use, especially for photography lovers. The camera mode switcher is now more accessible, making one-handed operation easier. The zoom slider is smoother than ever, and switching between lenses is seamless. While iPhones have great cameras, One UI 7.0 gives you better control, allowing you to get the most out of your camera. Bonus: One UI 7.0's Galaxy Foldable Advantage. And here's a major bonus for Samsung Foldable users. One UI 7.0 significantly enhances multitasking on devices like the Galaxy Z Fold 6, making the most out of those large, foldable displays. In contrast, Apple hasn't released a foldable iPhone yet, so Samsung's foldables are in a class of their own. One UI 7.0 isn't just another software update, it's a major leap forward. With features like the dynamic now bar, lock screen personalization, and powerful security integrations, Samsung has raised the bar for Android devices. And let's face it, the iPhone can't claim all the software advantages anymore. So what do you think? Are these One UI 7.0 features making you want to switch to a Galaxy device? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.